Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Entrepreneur Unleashed. Happy to be here again. As many know, I took some time off and now I'm recharged and back full energy for these sessions again. So today we're going to talk about fast track your business growth. And although I have spoken about this in different ways, it's very important to repeat it because sometimes we need to listen to this over and over again. That is going to help us understand and be able to start applying. So what I want to bring today, guys, might go against what most people are saying out there, but in my experience, and remember, I've been in the education, oops, sorry, my computer's not charging. And I know I've spoken about this a lot. Oh, hello, guys. Sorry about that. There was a problem on my side, internet problem, and then microphone problem. Now, I think, can you hear me, guys? Yeah? Okay. Sorry about that. So we're back again. So talking about this, fast tracking your business growth. I talked about this, but I want to repeat this over and over because it's the key to grow any type of business, especially for people that are many of the coaches that we have here or people that want to be coaches. It's important to address this. And in any area, one of the first things we need to understand that we cannot just because we know something, go out there and start charging for our services. Because again, I can read books, watch videos, and that doesn't mean, or even do a course, do a training, and that doesn't mean that I'm good at what I'm doing. It just means that I might know some of it. So unfortunately, Russell Brunson, Dean Graziosi, Tony Robbins, and so many people out there have thrown into the market that if you know something, you can just package it and start selling it. And that is a load of crap, right? Because if you don't really know what you're doing, how are you supposed to be able to get people to pay you? Would you pay somebody to come fix, I don't know, your pipes, your floor or the roof in your house if you know that that guy has barely experience in that? Oh, I read a book about this. Oh, I did a course on this last week. You're going to be like, oh, no, thank you. I don't want you to do this for me, right? Type a yes in the chat if this makes sense. Would you hire a person that has very little experience or no experience and for you for them to fix something in your house, in your life? I wouldn't hire somebody. So then what I mean with this, guys, we got to get very good at what we do to be able to get paid for what we do. So one of the fastest way, guys, to accelerate, fast track your business growth is to get out there, expose yourself in group settings and individual settings, guys. Yes, group settings, it could be offering a webinar, offering a free training, offering a workshop, offering something when you have people around you that are listening to what you got to say, where you're practicing what you know, right? So that you can, this is the most important part, guys, increase your self-confidence, increase your self-esteem. Because when you're teaching, you're practicing. Again, I've been teaching, guys, for 19 years to adults. First, it was emergency care, and then I started with all this part of coaching, all of this. And seriously, most people think that because they did a training around, I don't know, before when I used to do this, you know, CPR, you know, they think they thought they knew how to teach others how to do CPR, right? Just because, oh, I did a course, now I'm an instructor and that's it. No, we need to understand that I gotta really understand, if I want to be a good, you know, instructor, a good teacher, why we're compressing the thorax. What are we achieving? Why is this, you know, speed that we're doing this? What are we doing with this? What happens if this happens? What happens if this other thing happens? We need to understand much more than the person that we're teaching, because the other person that we're teaching might ask questions, might want to know more about this or that. So we got to be able to answer. We don't need to know everything. Don't get me wrong. We don't want to go over, you know, into perfectionism. I need to know everything, but I have to have a good understanding, good experience to then be able to start charging. So what's the fastest way to grow your business, guys? Seriously. And most people don't do this, and that's why they're stuck not growing their business, is working for free. I have said it several times, guys, and I'm going to keep repeating it again. A lot of people out there, most of them, you know, marketing coaches and people that are selling programs are going to tell you that, no, you have to charge, and they're going to try to convince you that you have to charge because people don't value free, and that is a load of crap. I have offered so far, I don't remember exactly, let me check here, and these numbers are not exactly because I didn't start doing statistics since I started, but more or less I have offered for the past 3 years, 4 years now, around 800 calls. 800 calls, a little bit less, a little bit more, I don't know exactly the number. Yes, 800 calls where I help for free people. And out of those, most of them were very grateful, were very happy with what I was sharing, and I helped them in some way, most of them, not all of them, but most of them. So did they not value my work? Of course not. They did value it. Were they able to apply it? I don't know, because I didn't do a follow-up in most of them. But the good thing is I started practicing, guys. When you start practicing, what's going to happen is that you get better at what you're doing. When you get better at what you're doing, now is that when people are going to start paying you for what you do. And this is so important to understand. Most people want to get paid, but they don't feel confident. They don't feel that they're in the place that they should be to get paid. So what do? They don't do anything, guys. They don't even work for free, because working for free is bad. Oh, you're giving away for free. Oh, you're attracting freebie seekers. The other day we had a debate in the coaching jungle, the group, where a guy came out saying, like, you know, that it's bad to give free stuff because you're going to attract freebie seekers, blah, 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 right? So I said, if you're offering a free guidance call and you're angry or pissed at freebie seekers, it's your problem as a coach or as an entrepreneur. Because if you're off, or as a consultant, because you're offering free guidance calls, how can you get angry at people that are freebie seekers? It's so much nonsense, guys. Think of what I'm saying. So look, Romana, I love what you say. Look at this, Romana. Did you think when you met me and we had the free guidance call, did you think that I wasn't good at what I was doing? Peter, again, Richard, when I gave you the free session, Did you really think that I didn't know what I was doing? Say yes or no in the chat, guys. Okay, Romana said no, right? But, no but, yes or no? Did you think that I didn't know what I was doing? Richard, Peter, if you can write there. Did you guys think that I didn't know what I was doing when I offer you a free guidance call? Romana, when you offer one free guidance call, thank you, Richard. You know what you knew what you were doing. When you offer one free guidance call, you're getting better at what you're doing. And there's nothing wrong with working for free. Grab someone, I'm offering free guidance call, good. Grab someone that you know might not be able to pay and help them for free for 1 or 2 sessions or 3 sessions. Get the exposure, Romana. That's what we're looking for. No, it was helpful to engage in the guidance call. It helped me experience your skills and to see if you can help me or not. There you go, Peter. Thank you. Look, Romana, what Peter said there. That's what we need to offer those free guidance calls. And the idea is not to expect the people to work with us. Just offer that free guidance call. When we offer that free guidance call, we get people to taste what we do. We give them a taste of what we do. We show them that we know what we're doing. And if I'm doubting myself, because guys, as I said it many times, I'm going to say it again, even though I had been coaching for 10 years offline in Spanish and from people normally from Latin America, I was scared, guys. I was scared thinking if my skills were going to work with people all around the world in English and on Zoom. I didn't feel ready. So what did I start doing? I started offering free help to people so that I could accelerate my growth. So look at this. And I also offer this guidance call in my biz. And it not only helps them, it also helps me see if I want to work with someone. Exactly. So what I want to show you guys here, when we work for free, even if it's 1, 2, 3 sessions to get more experience, get more exposure, see results in people, fast track the amount of people I work with. Because guys, one of the biggest things that I teach, and we talked about this, how to conduct a guidance call to turn it into a sale call. One of the biggest things, guys, that we need to do is to have a big pool of people that we have helped, even though if it was 1 or 2 sessions, it doesn't matter, but people that we have helped, right? To be able to, at the beginning, then as soon as you start helping more and more people, it's going to be a bigger pool and more time that you work with them. But I have people that I have helped maybe in 1 session identify one limiting belief that was holding them back that they were not even aware of and start working on that. So then when I'm talking with, I don't know, Nicholas, that he wants to work with me, I can say, hey, you know what, Nicholas, I was working with Peter, I was working with Romana, I was working with Richard, I was working with Simone, and they had a very similar problem as you have. They were struggling with this, this, and this. So what we started doing was going into the subconscious mind to identify those limiting, negative, false beliefs. And as I started finding the negative stories and started working on changing them, they started feeling a change within. And as we start seeing more changes with the clients that we work with, I can say, oh, you know what? Nicholas, I was working with Simone, and that guy went from, you know, if it's about money, Simone was able to start making money in the first couple of weeks because we were able to get rid of the garbage that was holding us back. He had his business, he knew what he had to do, he had experience, he just had money blockages that were holding him back, similar to what Nicholas, you're telling me. So now Nicholas feels that I have helped somebody that has issues like him, has seen the results that somebody that worked with me got, and was going to be more interested in learning more about my work. I think I am fearful and holding back from the free call. Thank you, Romana. I have heard this before from you. So if you want that or something else, when in the session we're going to have, we can work on that or something else. But yes, there is something there, because if you're not being able to have those free guidance calls with people, right? If you're not being able to book calls with people, it's because you're not offering enough. If you're not offering enough, something is holding you back from offering those free guidance calls. Let me see. So Richard, the guidance call is so important because you don't know what you don't know. The call provoked thought that seemed promising to accomplish my objective. There you go. Richard, what you just described is exactly what I do for you guys to turn the guidance call into a sale call. It provoked thoughts that made you think, whoa, if I work on this, if I identify this, if I do this, I might be able to overcome these struggles or manage better the challenges I'm going through. Isn't that right, Richard? Yes or no? So that is the idea with the guidance calls, guys. First of all, to practice, to expose yourself, to learn. You is the fastest way to learn, guys, to build your business. Free guidance calls. So go out there and start talking to as many people as you can and offering them guidance calls. Oh, you know what, Tommy, I'm struggling with dieting. Okay, why don't we jump on a call and I'm going to see where you are and see if I can help you with some tools to help you with your dieting, with your mindset, with your relationships, with money, with whatever. Find a small problem or big problem the person is having and tell them that if they would like to, hey, would you like to jump on a call with me? It's going to be free value, because I want to see where you're at and I want to share some tools. Look what I say, guys, and this is true. I struggled for so long that I would have loved to have somebody that could have guided me the way my mentor guided me. So I want to share these tools with you so that you don't struggle as I did. Would you like to jump on a free guidance call where I'm going to offer free value, no catch, no pitch, nothing. I'm going to ask you questions to see where you are. I'm going to give you some insight and some tools to help you start moving forward. Would you like that? Some people are going to say yes, guys. So again, I'm accelerating my process of learning and practicing experience. I'm building my confidence and self-esteem. And then I'm helping people and I'm going to give them a taste of my work. And the people that are willing to invest and are looking for a coach or looking for a consultant or whatever it is that you're selling might say, hey, I want more of this. How can I continue working with you, Tommy? Many of you guys have worked for a certain amount of time with me, and then you said, hey, Tommy, I want to keep working with you. First on the guidance call, and then as you tasted more of my work, you wanted more. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. You see how everything started with a free guidance call. And even more, guys, everything started with you getting to know me, offering free stuff, doing lives, sharing information, sharing knowledge. So as I do that, guys, you were like, whoa, I want to listen to this guy more. I want to learn more about this guy. I want to work with this guy. It all starts with free stuff, guys. If we are well known, like Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, Peter Crone, Margaret Paul, or some other big names out there, we might not need to do so much free stuff. People would just come to us. There are people that have, I'm following a guy that I don't like all the things that he says, but he has like 3 million followers on YouTube. So he's still doing free stuff. He still does videos on YouTube for free where he shares value, where he shares stuff. And he has 3 million followers and he's still doing free stuff. There's many people, Tony Robbins, that is well known around the world. Every year or twice a year, more or less, he does a free workshop. At the end of the workshop, he sells something, yes, but he's doing free stuff to capture more views, more eyes on his stuff, and then he sells them something towards the end. There was an actor now, I don't remember his name now, McKinney, or what was his name? I don't remember. He's a well-known actor that he just did a free live, for 3 days, 2 days, whatever. Tony was involved, Dean Graziosi was involved, and they sold something towards the end. So the idea is we give free stuff to get people a taste of what we do. But the most important part, guys, is to grow your business. You get more eyes on your stuff. You get to practice what you're learning, knowledge, and you're learning how to teach it. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. There we go. Thank you, Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey, guys, that he has several thousands of followers. He just offered a free live. And towards the end, he sold something with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. Free to then get to sell something. But if I'm not getting out there and helping people for free, I got to do it more, guys. This is the hidden secret to grow your business faster. The more people get to know you, the more people get to listen to you, the more you help people, you're going to find people that are looking to invest. When you find those people that are looking to invest, they're going to invest in you. If they like what you got to say, if they realize that you know what you're doing. But if I'm not doing it, it has nothing to do with valuing my time. It has nothing to do with, people don't value free. BS, guys. There are people that don't value free. Yes, of course, there are, but they're the least out there. And the most important thing, guys, is you're practicing, you're getting people to know you, and the people that are looking to invest are going to be willing to want to talk to you more, to get more of what you are offering. And that's what we're looking for. So, guys, if you don't still have thousands of followers, making six figures, making 5, 10K a month in a more consistent way. I'm not saying consistently 10K because it doesn't exist like consistent hitting 10K every month. It is 10, maybe 9.5, maybe 8, then 11, then 12, whatever. I've been jumping all around with the amount of money comes in. It's not, but it's making money consistently, getting more clients. You got to get out there and start doing free stuff. I've seen you, Peter, doing more videos, being more exposed. Good. Now the people that engage with you, with your content, reach out to them. Hey, Richard, I saw you like the video that I did around, friendship, around codependency, around abundance. What did you like about it? Boom, question. I like this. First, we're going to do it on the post, guys. Why do we do it on the post many times? To try to get that post to be seen more and more, because the more engagement it gets, the more people like, the more people comment, the more that post gets out there. So I'm going to start on that. As soon as I can, then I'm going to jump on a private message. Hey, would you like, I have some other resources, Richard, that you might find useful around abundance and money or blah, 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 whatever. Would you like me to share some more stuff with you? Boom, I share some stuff. Maybe in a couple of days, hey, Richard, were you able to see a free training? No, Tommy, I didn't get to see it. Okay. In 2 or 3 days, I'm going to come back to Richard and ask him again. Hey, Richard, did you see my free training? Oh, Tommy, I didn't have a chance. I'm sorry. Hey, don't be sorry. We're all busy. Don't worry. Let me know when you see it. In 2 or 3 days, I'm going to come back. Hey, Richard, did you see it? Oh, Tommy, yeah, I had time to see it. What did you think about it? Oh, I really enjoyed it. Or oh, I didn't like it. I don't like the way you express yourself. I don't like the things you say. Okay, good. Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Boom. Bye. Goodbye. Whatever. If he says, oh, I love what you had to say. Okay, I'm glad we're able to apply some of the things that I shared there. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to work on that. Would you like some help in applying them? Because look, Richard, I'm offering some free guidance calls, no catch, nothing to sell. I'm just here to give you some help with those tools that I share in that video so that you can apply them faster. So I use these type of words, apply them faster, help you, accelerate the process, help you identify what is the root cause. Would you like me to help you with that? And some people say, Tommy, oh, I don't want to bother. Hey, it's not a bother. I love helping people. I do this for free. I've been doing it for so long that I want to do it. So it's not a bother. It would be an honor to let me be part of your process. Would you like that? And some people would say yes. The better you get at that, more people can say yes. Now you got the people on a call. Hey, Richard, nice to meet you again. Nice to talk with you face to face. Great to have you here. Tell me a little bit more about the video. What resonated, what didn't? What did you find useful? What are you trying to apply? How were you able to apply these questions? Blah, blah, whatever, right? And I'm going to go deeper with that. It's okay. You're telling me that you're starting with this, this, and this. It makes sense. But did you know that that is the tip of the iceberg? So I start bringing some, intrigue. Richard, did you know that that is the tip of the iceberg? Richard will be like, what are you talking about? Yeah, that is not the problem. You're seeing the tip of the iceberg. The bottom of the iceberg is what we need to really uncover. Oh, what do you mean with that? Want to do an exercise with me that I can help you go deeper? Oh, of course. I got them there. They want to know more. So I'm giving them a taste better of what I do. So boom, we're going to find a false belief around money maybe. Oh, my dad, when we were kids, screwed us up with money, or my dad struggled with money. Okay. So what could have little Richard think about money? Oh, that money separates people. Boom, there you go. You see, it has nothing to do with what you think about money today. It has nothing to do with what you have tried to convince yourself around money. It has to do with that little kid seeing money as something bad. So now you don't want to make money because money is going to separate people. Oh, I never thought about that, Tommy. There you go. You see, that is how I work. Look at this, guys. That is how I work with my clients to help them, right? Identify those false beliefs and then start working on changing them. And they might say, okay, Thomas, how do I start changing them? Great. So remember, here I'm doing a crash course on the work that I do with the people that I work with. So I want to share value with you. I'm going to give you some tools, but it's not that it's going to happen, you know, in one session, in this 10, 20 minutes that we have left, they're going to be able to change it, but I'm going to give you some pointers to be able to start working on changing it. Boom. You see, guys? So I give them value, but I give them intrigue and also wanting to want more, telling them that they can work with me without telling them, hey, work with me. This is exactly what I do with the clients that I work with. This is exactly what I'm doing with, you know, Richard. I'm working with Nicholas that we're working one-on-one because sometimes he finds it difficult to identify those false beliefs. That's where I come in and I help him, right? So I want to help you here, of course, right? To identify a little bit more. Boom. So I connect, hey, you can work with me. You can work with me. You can work with me. Without telling them directly, I make those connections so the person says, oh, you know, Tommy, how do we move forward? How does it look like working with you? Tell me your prices. Tell me your program. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. Boom. But the most important part, guys, starts everything with free value. People say that free value doesn't work, that free value, blah. You know what, guys? With this technique, I have already made $240,000 with my business. $240,000 with my business. It's been in 3 years and a half, 4 years now. But it's still a lot of money, guys. And it's growing. Yes. So the idea is that when people are able to taste what you got to offer, to realize that you got to offer something that is good, that you have something to offer that is good, that's when they're going to be interested in knowing more and wanting to work with you. So if you want to accelerate your growth, guys, get out there and start helping people for free. 1 session, 2 sessions, those free guidance calls, as many people as you can. If you're not doing it, as Romana was mentioning, let's try to work on identifying what's going on, what is the script I'm telling to myself that is not allowing me to get out there and do that. So I hope, guys, you're enjoying this on Facebook. Let me know on social media if you're watching, if you're liking this, if it makes sense. I know it goes against what most people are teaching, but again, if 80 to 90% of coaches and consultants are not growing their business as they could, guys, they're not making not even $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month. If people are not doing that, it's because they're doing the wrong things. If most people are not be able to grow their business, it's because they're setting themselves up for failure. You gotta get out there and start practicing so that you get good at what you're doing and people start getting interested in what you're doing. That's the key of all of this. The more people talk about you, the more people are going to reach out. The more people reach out, then you're going to start getting people interested in paying you money for your services. So I hope that makes sense. Let me know on the chat there on social media, guys, if you're liking this, if it makes sense. If you have any questions, I'm going to stay here on Zoom with the people that are here. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next show, guys. Bye.